Hey guys, I've been away for a little bit, but I'm going to do some split back passing plays for you. First one up top is going to be Y cross, or Y over as it's called now. What I have here is split twins left. And what I have is outside release by the X. He's going deep. Z is going to do a bubble. Y, you're tied in, is going to run a cross route. He gets under Sam and over Mike. That's what you want out of that play. And he angles for a spot 12 to 15 yards downfield. And what you're trying to do is you're doing a simple 1-2-3 read. You're reading high, middle, low on the twin side. Reading your streak number 1, your Y cross number 2, and your bubble number 3. If the corner who is covering Z or X, covering X, if he is up in press, he is more than likely going to be running deep with him to take away the outside release streak. If he's off, then what you want to do is you want to hit that bubble route. And if he's in quarters coverage with a free safety over the top of Z who is in the slot, what you want to do is you want to read if that slot cover man attacks the bubble or fades back to cover the cross. If he fades back to cover the cross, you want to hit the bubble. Now, this is done out of a play action sweep look. Quarterback gets the snap, turns around, and fakes a sweep to the halfback, who is going to fake the sweep, and then he is out into the flat on a swing route. He does not run up the field. He sits and waits in case he has to hit the ball, because he's going to be your fifth option. Your fourth option is going to be your fullback blocking the tight end spot, who is releasing. He's not checking anybody. He is releasing into his crossing route. Fullback is going to check release up to a seam route, right up the seam. He'll be number 4. Your reads on that pass play are X number 1, Y number 2, Z number 3, fullback number 4, and halfback number 5. Second pattern is a shallow cross by X, who is going to be in the slot. This is split twins right. What we have is a high-low read. You're reading post, dig, shallow. Z is going to run the post. Y on the backside is going to run a dig at 10 to 15 yards. Z runs the shallow cross anywhere between 3 to 5 yards depth, right off the defensive line's heels, and builds it up. Halfback is going to shoot out into the flat on the twin side. He's going to be doing a shoot route. Fullback is going to act like he's doing a full swing, but once he gets to the outside hip of the tight end's original alignment, he plants his foot and runs up the seam off the ex-receiver's heels, who is going to be running the shallow cross across the field. Now, hopefully, that shallow cross pulls people with him, because what you want to do is you want to create a pick route with that as well. Now, your reads are going to be deep on this first. You're always reading deep, number 1. So you're going to be reading Z on his post, Y on the dig, X on the shallow, halfback on the shoot route, and fullback on the stick seam. Now, number 3 is going to be comebacks. As you see, I got X and Z running comeback routes, anywhere between 12 to 18 yards. You get 6 different depths that you can run those routes with those X and Z's. Your tight end is going to be either sitting on a hook route 10 to 12 yards, or he's going to be splitting a safeties against a cover 2 look and heading straight up the field. Halfback is going to run a Texas route, and the fullback is going to run a circle route and goes for a spot in between Y and Z. And he's going to run up the seam on that. Quarterback's reads are simple. He's reading X, Y, halfback, Z, fullback. Now the fourth one, smash wheel is what I call that. Now what we have right here is X is going to run a hitch in. He's going to go to 6, he's going to bring it back to 5, he's going to come across. The reason why you want to pull that corner with you, because that Z receiver in the slot is going to act like he's going up the seam. However, he bends it back out and attacks the outside instead of going straight up the seam. Because what you want to do is you want to get that Z away from the safeties and give him as much room as to get that ball. Because if this play is ran correctly, it's a touchdown. Now backside, you got a read route by the tight end, and the halfback who comes in motion takes position out wide to give it a spread type of look. What you read there is the flat defender. Does the flat defender take the skinny post, or does he take the flat route? If he takes the flat route, hit the skinny post. If he takes the skinny post, hit the flat. Then you have your fullback doing a sit route, blocking the tight end side. Those are the 4 pass plays that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you get a good look out of these, and hopefully they work, because I know they do. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it.